Hey, how you doing? Well, it's Sunday morning, March the 5th. I'm getting ready to go to church here in a little bit. Got my car running. I'm just people suck. I mean, this just in general, people suck. I sit back and I watch the way the world's working, and I watch the way things are working, and we got all these bad accidents happening. As my dog Mike is. We got all these bad accidents happening. We got there's supposed to be promise of a better life that just keeps getting kicked down the road. Uh, for no reason that I can see. We got I'm still going to work, doing more work than anybody else, and this imaginary raise that I was supposed to have gotten was just the minimum wage raised, and they think I'm stupid. So I'm still working for the very least at doing the most work of anybody there and getting the very least that they can legally pay me. You know, that's something I've been considering when I do have means and don't need that job. I was going to keep it just to not, you know, just to stay busy. But I think no, no. There's a guy at work. He's high functioning autism. He's already He's already run off one employee and bragged about it. And now he's placed himself so far up my colon he can check my thyroid for me. And he pesters and bothers and bugs and messes with me and steals my cigarettes. And my boss is terrified of him, says he has more rights than I do, than anybody there does. And I'm like, something's wrong with this. Something is severely wrong. So no, I think I'm gonna go back into retirement. But it's got to get here, and right now it's taking forever, forever and a week. Still doing pretty good. Still in my little 10 by 24 cracker box, and this thing here is just messing this house up as much as he possibly can, which is why when I leave, he has to go outside. Yeah, look at him. He's just so innocent. Look at him laying there sleeping like nothing's wrong. I don't know. It's hard to make plans for the future when it doesn't. When 1 minute it seems like it's going to be here in a couple seconds, and then the next minute it seems like it's not coming at all. It's just real hard. I mean, you balance that against the overall grand view of things, evil people being dealt with, and things going back to the way they should constitutionally. And you look at all the bad stuff that's happening in the world, and it's hard to be a Christian and still care. because this world won't stand up for itself. So it's kind of a what do you do scenario. You know, I've made some improvements. Getting ready. I'm getting ready to do, now that the weather's starting to get nice, I'm getting ready to do some work outside. I've got about a half a rank of wood stacked in because we got some cold weather coming up in 4 days. And it's like 2, 3 days worth of cold weather, so we got a nice pile of wood stacked in. I think I'm going to try to change the spring on my car today, or at least get the bolt out. I went and bought me a little torch, little 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 bitty one. Well, hold on, I'll show you. Not gonna do much. It's not gonna get anything hot. It surely wouldn't cut metal, but it might heat the whole thing up enough that I can get a bolt out. So we're gonna go with that. I know on tomorrow, Monday, is payday. I'm gonna go get another GTA 5 disc just because I miss it. I just woke up a little bit ago. Thought I'd pop up a video. I don't post much. I'm working 5 days a week now. I was working for about a month and a half. I work 7 days a week. And I know in my view of things, we're not under the old law of the Bible. So the Sabbath is kind of a technicality thing, but I have discovered that you need that one day of rest every 7 days. You need that day of rest. I've found that out. My hair is doing something stupid this morning. That's because I took a shower at work last night. So it's clean. There's no oil to hold it down. I still keep myself clean, but I get about one shower a week, and then I bird bath and clean up and wipe off and use deodorant for the other 6. I'm right this minute still a homesteader. I still live on a homestead. I heat my house with wood. I cook with propane, and I turn my lights on and charge phones and stuff up with solar. That's not a life that's for everybody. That's for certain. But what do you do? This is the situation I'm in. I mean, if I'd have known I was going to be doing homesteading alone by myself at 50, probably would have made different choices. But you got to work with you got to look at where you find yourself and work your way to a better place. You just can't quit, can't give up. Anyway, it's getting warmer in here this morning. It's 61 now. Was 50. I know it's supposed to be 65 today outside, but it was cold enough in here. Took me a little diesel and started a fire anyway. I either use diesel fuel when I decide to spend $4 or $5 on get a little bit, or I use the barbecue starter. That stuff's $5 for a little jar, and I go through it so quickly. It's a lot cheaper to just put diesel in there and start it, especially when your wood's wet. And I left mine sit out in the rain, so a lot of my wood's wet. I still probably, I don't know what all I'm going to do today. I might cut down, no, I got some more standing dead wood I might cut down, bring in, just to be extremely stocked up. Or I might go work on that spring after I get back from church. Or I might sit here all day and play on the PlayStation. Who knows? Got a water filter put in, so can clean up my rainwater now. I still boil it because I drink mostly coffee, but I can at least clean water. I can get, clean up the water before I do dishes or, whatever. So, been slowly getting myself some trinkets and toys. I just got another little toy, another Bluetooth headphone, so I can sit and listen to my shows where, like Mark Z, or, other shows where people just flat lie to you. I guess I like being lied to, but I gotta pay enough attention. I gotta pay enough attention when things revalue. I can get in on that and get out of poverty. That'd be nice. The sad fact is I don't need that much. I don't. I need enough to make this place nice and livable and replace this wood burning stove, put a refrigerator in here, build in some sinks. Even in this little 10 by 20, I could still live in here just fine if it was a little bit more comfortable. Get some wood and some tools and a few appliances, beef up my solar a whole bunch. Things would be super duper nice. Because my expectations in life have dropped badly. My cat's in heat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Kitty or not. Her name's Lady. She's in heat, which means she's outside. And if she comes back pregnant, she's going to live outside. This one's a boy. I won't have that problem with him. But he's an annoying dog. Anyway, that's about all I got to say. It's taking a day off, unwind, decompress, get rid of the stress, go to church, see if we can get some happy going on today. And, just hang. I don't feel like doing much work today, and tomorrow I got bills to pay and places to go. But it's just, I'm improving life little at a time. Put curtains in here. As a guy, you don't really think about curtains until you look around and ain't got them hanging there, and nobody else is gonna. So obviously color coordination went out the window. I just covered them. I just covered them for privacy and to keep sun out when I'm watching TV. But I don't know. I got a new phone. I'm fixing to get a new phone number. I bought a phone thinking I could switch my SIM card over, and the phone itself is locked, but it's a prepaid phone by Verizon Total. So I remember Verizon Internet being pretty, halfway decent for 50, 60 bucks a month. If I can get back on that plan to where I don't have to scrimp and scrunch my data, I can actually download things again, or even when it kicks down to slow speed internet, I could still like connect it and watch TV. That'd be cool. I mean, digital TV. I miss my Paramount Plus. I miss my Star Treks, and I miss the other shows I used to watch. Right now, I just watch the over-the-air stuff, free over-the-air stuff, which is not bad, but it's an abundance of cop shows because I don't pay an ounce of attention to news. Broadcast news and network news, it's all lies. You just listen to how they flip-flop. Oh, they'll say something today, and then next week they'll say the exact opposite, like they never said the other one. You know, that's why people suck. The whole world right now sucks. They're either apathetic and lazy and won't get up and fix their country, or they're stupid and just lay down and believe everything they're told with a real short memory. When people tell them something different next week, they forget what was said this week. And no one treats each other right. It's few and far between. The people that treat you decently consistently are few and far between. I've found a few, but for the most part, people you trust, as soon as they get a chance to stab you, will. I've found that at work recently, and I've found it all through my life. I'm getting to a point, and especially now that I'm just a bachelor in here with just myself and a dog, and occasionally a crazy cat, that I don't really trust anybody and don't particularly need to be around people anymore. I've found when you get crapped on enough, codependency goes out the window, and self-sufficiency steps in and says, you don't need this crap no more. Hang out and be happy here by yourself. And that's not necessarily, it's not a good outlook, but it's, not an inbred outlook, but it's not necessarily a bad thing either. I'm a lot happier with drama disappearing. So I got a lot of time to think about things clearly. So, it's not horrible. It's not a life that a lot of people want to live. I mean, I'm like an old hippie hermit now. But hopefully the weather gets warmer and I can repair and get my hot water heater and get an outdoor shower. Because although I don't have an abundance of barrels, I do have a lot of rainwater, so I don't actually have to haul yet. I'd say 3, 5. I got about 500 to 600, between 5 and 550 gallons of water. It's good for a shower or cooking or whatever. It's rainwater. Like I said, I don't have all the barrels I used to, but I got enough. I catch enough water. I'm just with what I use by myself. It's not bad. I can go a ways. Plus, rainy season's coming up. I'm probably gonna try to put up some guttering and move to 800 gallons worth of tanks right off the other side of this wall here. I still even haven't gotten out and cleaned up my property yet from where they hauled off my other house. It's been cold and I come home from work and my back hurts, so I just don't. But I will find the tools and things I need and start clearing and cleaning up this property. Because I do eventually want to put a nice cabin, a nice 1 bedroom, decent sized cabin, maybe 20 by 30, something like that, with a bedroom, a bathroom, and then one great room with kitchen at the perimeter. That would be that's kind of my goal. Plus, I don't think it's going to be too much to pay this little thing here off, because I think it's like 52% of remaining balance. And it wasn't that expensive to begin with. It's just I'm paying an exorbitant interest rate because people suck, which I think is going to be the title of this video. People suck. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to record something to say hi, because I haven't said hi and did a video in a while. And I had to wait until I didn't have something that would get me a strike before before I posted. So you guys take it easy. You know what? Cherish the moments you got. When things are good and times are good, you need to learn to cherish that, because it disappears quickly and you never know how much time you got left. When you get to be my age and feel like I feel on a daily basis and work as hard as I do, you start to understand that it could all disappear tomorrow. I could fall over with a heart attack. They wouldn't find me for a week. So, yeah. What? Well, you just had to get up and turn in a circle? Okay. You feel better? Do you feel better? No? Okay. You guys take it easy.